How are you, Coach?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. I can't complain. Um, so obviously your fighter's been out the ring now for a year, man.
Yes, sir.
Have they sent anything over? Do you have anything cooking? Can you at least get him a tune-up? Nothing.
Well, Rashid is gonna be a free agent. Comes 2022.
2022. When though? That
Yeah,
that could be
he's gonna
October.
be. No. He's gonna be a free agent, and we are looking to fight around January.
And now he hangs a lot with Canelo. Has Canelo taken any love and admiration for him and is like, man, I'm gonna get you a fight the minute you off this thing. I'm gonna put you on my card, or do you already have a direction in which you're taking Rashidi?
You know what? I wasn't in camp with them this time. Rashid is a very low key guy. I don't know if he talked to Canelo about it. I know Rashidi, he doesn't like to involve nobody in situations. But yeah, Canelo loves Rashidi, man, as a fighter and as a person. Um, I know he does. I don't know if Rashidi reached out to him. Like I said, he's very reserved. But we're looking to, like I said, man, to be free agents. Um, I'm talking to all the promoters. Everybody's interested on the kid. He can fight. He's a good kid. Um, I know Anthony Joshua was there watching Rashidi spar Canelo, and he was very impressed with what he saw.
Yeah, man. Like how much longer could he hold the weight? Like is he gonna be able to still be a welterweight champion or fight for a welterweight title, or do you think, because of the way that his career has gone, he may have to move up?
Um, he makes the way easy.
Okay.
I always thought that, and I talk to him about this all the time. I always thought that at 154 he'll be stronger, faster, because he fought before at 54, and I like what I saw. He wants to get a title at 47 and then move to 54, but he can make the way easy. I also heard Danny Garcia is looking to move up to 154. For some reason, Rashidi always wanted that fight against Danny Garcia. And when Rashidi becomes a free agent, we will welcome Danny Garcia to the super welterweights if he wants to make that call.
Now, this morning I've been talking about the two dark horses of the division, and I think that a fight between the two of them would give us answers as to how good Rashidi Ellis truly is and how good Jerron Boots Ennis truly is. Have you ever received an offer for Boots Ennis?
No, but I talk to Rashidi about that fight all the time, and as a boxing fan, I always I talk to Rashidi all the time, and I tell Rashidi because I as a coach I'm very honest. I hate coaches that lie to their fighters. You're not helping your fighter, and I
Mm-hmm.
always tell Rashidi that's going to be a good technical fight.
So, what did you think of Boots Ennis' last performance against Delorme? And what did you think of that version of Delorme? Was it more Boots being as great as he is the reason Delorme look how he look, or is Delorme just been in too many battles?
You don't learn a lot by watching somebody knock somebody out in the first round. You really don't. He caught him with a good shot. It happens. It's just like when Rashidi fought Eddie Gomez the first time. They made us fight him again. They made Rashidi fight him again. I don't know for what. Maybe they thought it was a lucky punch or whatever. But then Rashidi goes and fight him again and beats him for 12 rounds. I cannot tell you for that fight because it was, it ended in the first round. You
Mm.
know what I mean? But the kid can fight no matter what. And Dulorme's been looking good, man. I mean, his last fight was a brawl, and he looks like he's getting better instead of getting worse. He just got cut. Nobody can do nothing about that. It's part of the game. He just got cut, but Dulorme is tough.
So, as a trainer, what do you think of Boots? Because I see the Lipinets fight and the Delorme fight, and both of them caught him with hooks in the exchanges. Like he likes to be on the inside, but he gets hit when he's on the inside. Um, yeah, how do you see that fight playing out between Ellis and Boots?
Um, I tell you one thing. Rashidi is a very good counter puncher. Um, his last fight with Alexis Rocha, we still talk about it. When the A round came, I started asking Rashidi to go, because I noticed he was fresh. He wasn't even breathing heavy. A year layoff, he played it safe, but he knows he had a full tank still. I explained to him how the game is nowadays. Nobody wants to see the true boxers. Everybody wants to see a knockout, whatever. So when you gotta push your fighter, you push him a little bit. But I also noticed that when Rashidi came back from sparring Canelo this time, he's a little bit different. He likes to sit in the pocket a little bit more. He's very confident. I mean, you sparring Canelo for a month. Canelo doesn't take it easy on sparring. Canelo comes for your head, and he tells you, you're here to work. You're here to give me work. We're gonna work. So when Rashidi came back from camp this time, he looked more confident. I seen him spar different guys. We spar Boo Boo on Wednesday. We going tonight to spar Boo Boo again. If you're gonna sit in front of Rashidi Ellis and try to play the block and counter game, you're gonna get outshined.
Wait, he's sparring Boo Boo Andre.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
And Rashid is great with that block and counter shit, man. I could sit here and lie to you, but if you check the videos, you check the tapes, you're gonna see what I mean. I mean, you saw that right hand he hit Eddie Gomez with. It was a 1-2 pull back, pam pam, and those are things that we train for all the time in the gym. And I always say this: when you have a fighter that will execute what you do in the gym at the fight, you got a winner. You got fighters that they look pretty in the past, but they cannot bring it into the fight. You got a problem. My mentality as a coach is I always look at this. And if I have a fighter that I'm working with, and then the night of the fight, he executes what we were training for, then you got a great fighter. It's like playing a video game. That combination he hit Eddie Gomez with, we practice that shit all the time because I noticed, Eddie's short. He got short reach. He likes to drop his hands when he throws. So we practice that over and over into Rashidi was like, Coach, how many more times we're going to practice this shit? Then the night of the fight, it happens. He didn't even try to throw that punch. He said, my body just took over. So, a fight against Rashidi and Boots, if he's going to sit there and try to block and counter, try to outbeat Rashidi when it comes to the timing, I don't think it's going to go well for him. He's a great fighter. I'm not taking nothing against him. But Rashid is very good when it comes to timing, blocking, and counter.
Now, you're his manager as well, right?
Yeah.
So as the manager, hypothetically speaking, you're out your contract next year. Showtime Espinoza calls you, and they're like, yo, we want to offer you the Boots fight. Do you say you need one and then the Boots fight because of the year off? Or
100%.
Okay.
100%. We would like to fight. We would like also to fight Conor Ben. We will take that fight in a heartbeat. Say we do something with Matchroom. That was my idea also. We do one fight, see how Rashidi is, and then we take Conor Ben. Rashidi's been very outspoken about fighting everybody. Listen. Let's be honest, all right? Rashid is 23-0. You know what I mean? He's 23-0. How many more tune-up fights he needs? When he takes a year off, let me get him a fight and then put him against A-class fighter.
And how old is he now, Coach?
28, I think. I'm not sure, but I think 28.
Rashidi Ellis, 23.
23.
No. That's 23 bouts on BoxRec.
Oh, I was gonna say, damn, somebody didn't give me the memo.
Nah, hell no.
So he's coming into his prime. He wants to fight everybody, man. And I know all these fighters go out there. I want to fight this guy. I want to fight this guy. I want to fight that guy. But at the end of the day, do they really want to fight those guys?
So what could you say I guess without getting into issues, like what is the problem? Why do you have to become a free agent? Why doesn't Golden Boy? Why you guys are not getting along? Because I see you just beat Alexis Rocha, and he's on Saturday's card. The
Okay, then,
loser, the
and,
loser.
and let me
And no
explain something
disrespect
to
to
you real
him,
quick.
but he lost.
Me,
How is it that you guys are not on?
well, let me explain something. Well, we've been in this, situation, solving the contract. We gave them 5 years. We gave them 5 years, and that was our contract. And then other things came up without saying too much. We're just coming to the last details, but we definitely gonna be free. That's gonna be the end result.
But why didn't it work?
You know what, bro? I tell Rashidi this all the time. All the time I tell Rashidi Ellis this. I say to Rashidi, don't get me wrong, but to me, every promoter is the same, bro. If you win your fights, you keep going. No matter who your promoter is. If you look good, you keep going. If you lose your fights, you're going to get stuck. You got to reinvent yourself. Mm-hmm. Whatever promoter you have.
But he didn't lose.
We had, like everybody else, some disagreements, whatever. As a manager, as Rashidi's trainer, I had Rashidi since he was 12 years old. The first thing I said to him was, I'm gonna help you make the most money I can in this career. You know what I mean? And we're gonna offer the fight with Vergil. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys seen on Instagram where Rashidi says, he would love to beat his ass. And I think Rashidi will have an easy time with Vergil. Vergil is a glorified amateur fighter. Vergil reminds me of Felix Verdejo. And since day one, and Verdejo's Puerto Rican just like me, since day one, I have a video saying I didn't thought Felix Verdejo was going to make any waves in boxing. Because I didn't see him progressing as a professional fighter. He wants to come and everything is hard, everything is solid. Bro, you leave that in the amateurs. You got to learn to set up punches. You got to learn to have different speeds, like a pitcher in baseball. Mm-hmm. You cannot throw the heat all the time because they're going to catch you. You got to have your curve. You got to have your slider. You know what I mean? So, to me, that's what Vergil is. Vergil wants to come and just go. And believe it or not, bro, those fighters made Rashidi Ellis look great. It's like when Canelo fought Mayweather, and I'm not trying to compare the two. He's just going to come, and Rashidi's going to dance circles around on top of him and make him look stupid. I'm just being honest as a boxing coach, and I know the Mexican fans, because they go with the flag, they're gonna hate me. Since day one, I have learned in this business about myself that I don't go with the flag. I remember having a huge fight with my brother over the Felix Tito Trinidad fight versus Golden Boy. Mm-hmm. I thought Golden Boy won, because to me, it doesn't matter how you lose the last 4 rounds of the fight, but if you won the first 8, brother, you won that fight. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter how they see it. If you won the first 8, oh yeah, but he ran the last 4. I don't care. He lost 4. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
It's so round by round.
100%.
So listen, I was asking my community, what do they value more? But you're the perfect trainer to ask, because I was asking other trainers that call into the show to tell me what would they prefer their fighter to have. A year or 2 training alongside Canelo, or a year worth of professional fights. So where do you rank the time your fighter's been spending with Canelo? How valuable is that in comparison to real fights?
It is, how can I say it without sounding arrogant or disrespectful? For Rashidi, for a guy like Rashidi, I don't know nobody else. I'm going to talk about my guy. For a guy like Rashidi, is more of a mental game, because Canelo is the pound for pound guy. He's the face of boxing, and there is Rashidi sticking it out with him when it comes to sparring. But I'd rather see him in the ring. I always say this, Rashidi Ellis, and this is what I always tell Golden Boy. If you want to see a better Rashidi Ellis, you keep on busy because Rashidi Ellis is a boxer that his timing gotta be on. For you to see a great fighter, his timing, his counter ability, all that shit gets better if you stay busy. Mm-hmm. The first year Rashidi turned pro, I got him like 12 fights. We fought everywhere. And I could see the development quick. You know what I mean? If you're a puncher or whatever, you can afford to be out for a year, whatever. But to me, as a counter puncher, when you depend a lot on your timing and ability to hit and miss your opponents, you gotta be in the ring. The more you're in the ring, the more seasoned you get. So yeah, he benefits from being out there with Canelo, rubbing shoulders with all that people. It's more like a mental boost. Mm-hmm. But I'd rather see him in the ring. He learns more in the ring.
Absolutely. So, man, early January, you get to shop him around.
We just finishing the touches on finishing with Golden Boy, and like I said before, bro, it's no hard feelings with them. It just couldn't come together, bro.
But you never got to the story. You said they offered you the Vergil fight and Rashidi wanted it, but then you never said what happened.
Yeah, but listen to this, bro. When Alexis Rocha fights Rashidi Ellis, right? Rashidi Ellis played with Rocha. It was an easy fight, bro. When we came back home, this is how confident we were because we just work. I'm going to tell all these young fighters, bro, just work. And it doesn't matter where you go or who you fight, you got a great chance of winning. We go to California. We fight him in California. He's from California. A week after we came back, I told Rashidi, you know what I was just thinking, brother? We were the B-side. You know what I mean? We went to Cali. We fought him in Cali. He's from Cali. His company's from Cali. And we wasn't even thinking about that. But then 2 weeks after the fight, I see a highlight reel about Alexis Rocha, not Rashidi Ellis. I'm like, what the hell?
From Golden Boy.
Yeah, then I see Alexis Rocha fighting this dude, the guy that he just fought, that he knocked out with a great record. That should have been Rashidi. But, you know, not to go too deep into it, I will call and I'll be like, hey, brother, you know, Rashidi barely got touched. You know what I mean? So we're ready to go. Whenever you guys are ready, we're ready. Just give us the call. We're going to stay in the gym. Oh, man, you guys just fought. Take it easy. Bro, if I was a freaking promotional company and I had guys eager to stay in the ring and fight, yeah, bro, I'm going to call you in 2 weeks. I probably have a date for you, whatever. But they offer us Vergil, and I'm not going to get into the person, nothing like that, bro. But you know, when a promoter doesn't want you to fight your guy, you know, oh, yeah, I got this much money for you. Ah, man, that's too low. Okay, bye-bye, we got somebody else. No negotiations, nothing of that matter. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, so you just did your job by offering, but you don't really want me to fight this guy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because I'm not asking for crazy money, bro. But when you perform and you get this purse for this fight, I have to try to get you the most money that I can in each purse. Because each purse should be going up, and up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I know for a fact that when Hooker fought Vergil, I don't know if I can say his purse. You probably know how much he got for Vergil, do you?
I know that it was $4 million for. Oh no, that was the Ramirez.
Yeah, Hooker versus Vergil.
Nah, I don't.
Well, we wouldn't even offer half of what Hooker got. Mm-hmm. Not even half. You know what I mean? So my job is to try to get my guy paid. Rashidi told me, Coach, let's take it. I said, nah. Then our contract is coming to an end, and we get the same offer, same money, but if we beat him, we owe them a rematch. Mm. You know what I mean? So
Damn.
You really want me?
No belt. Well, was there some sort of interim title on the line or anything?
I don't know. He has a few belts. We had one. We had the WBA. It was short conversations because it's no negotiations. Like I talk to
But
you more than
so
I
you're,
talk to
but
my promotional company.
are you talking to Robert Diaz, Eric Gomez, or Oscar?
My contact was Mr. Diaz. Mr.
Oh.
Diaz was my contact. Then at the
Man,
end, I
no wonder
started
that
talking.
guy doesn't answer me back. I've been trying to get him on for a while because I sent him a message like, "What's going on?" And
Get him on and then and get him on
no,
and
I
get me
text him
too.
today too. WhatsApped him, IG, text message, all them shits.
I tell you one thing, bro. Like I said before, I just don't know if they had a hard time moving Rashidi. But I used to be like, if you guys are stuck with the guy,
Cut us loose.
don't be bad people and ruin somebody's life. I know this is business, but at the end, we're human. Cut us loose. Like, for example, it was always a problem finding Rashidi an opponent. When we fought Eddie Gomez, I thought it was too soon. As a coach, I thought it was too soon. It was early in my career and Chili's career, and I got pushed more into taking that fight because of balls. This and that, you guys you cannot win, blah, blah. And I was like, you know what, make the fucking fight for pennies. We took that fight for pennies on HBO Latino, which HBO had money at the time for boxing. So we take the fight. Then we don't need the rematch. What we need the rematch for? Like I said, if Canelo knocks somebody out in the first round, and by means I'm not comparing, I go, you're not going to make Canelo give this guy a rematch unless it's on a piece of paper. So we take the rematch because I got the money I wanted, and you saw what happened. But it was always a hard time. Like, nobody wants to fight Rashidi. Nobody wants to fight Rashidi. But you got to understand also, man. For example, I'm going to bring a great point. Luis Colasso. We were supposed to fight Luis Colasso. The fight fell through. And then I see a tweet from Luis Colasso. These promoters are funny. They think that I'm going to go fight their young lions for no money. I got bills to pay, brother. And then he hashtag Golden Boy and Rashidi Ellis. How are you going to tell me that wasn't for Rashidi Ellis when he tagged Rashidi on the post? So that means that they didn't offer the right amount of money for Rashidi to fight Luis Colasso. Because I'd rather fight Rashidi instead of fighting the guy Luis just fought. What's his name?
Abdurakhorov?
Yeah, because that was a war. With Rashidi, you're going to get into a boxing match. You're going to get beat, but it's a boxing match. But this guy was a freaking lion. Luis Colasso accepted that fight. So you know that they paid for that fight. You know what I mean? So I never understood what the problem was. I don't want to say it's a race thing, because if it is, somebody's ignorant in that company. Because it doesn't matter what race you are, bro. If you're winning and it looks like you could be promising in the division and in the boxing business, race shouldn't matter, bro. You're making my money. You know what I mean? Like, I might have the star of the freaking career, no matter what. And I understand fans, gotta be involved, and the Mexicans come and support and whatever. But at the end of the day, bro, you got a good guy. You got a guy that can fight. Move your freaking guy, bro. Move your guy. You know what I mean? Like, don't give me shit. Just move your guy, man. Pay him what he's worth. You know what I mean? Don't give me excuses. Just move your guy. Because, like I said before, bro, Rashidi's like willing to fight anybody. He's willing to fight anybody from 47 to 54. And if he's worth it, he'll fight somebody at 60. He can make the way, bro. Rashidi won numerous tournaments, nationals and stuff like that, at 68 or 65, at 52, at 41. Because he stays with his speed. His speed don't leave. His movement don't leave. You know what I mean? So, for a reason, Canelo brought him to spar when he was fighting Plant. You know what I mean?
But that's not the first time, right?
No, that's the third time. We went out there for the Miguel Cotto fight. We went out there for the Amir Khan fight, and now this fight. So yeah, man, it's just it's sad in a way, bro, because you got this fighter, man. Rashid is in the gym all the time, bro, and we were in limbo for a while, and we don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know. You give this company 5 years of your life, and then at the end it comes down to injuries and the virus, and you owe me this, you owe me that. Like whatever, man. I believe it or not, bro. I wanted to sign with Golden Boy. I was holding back to sign with Golden Boy because I thought that they were gonna be a good fit. And then I don't know where we're sparring Canelo. Oscar is there, and he approaches us, and he sounded like he never seen anything like Rashidi Ellis. And then he came over, and oh yeah, he's great, blah blah blah. Boom, sign on the spot. So I thought that we were gonna be taken care of. You know what I mean? That's how he got signed. That's how he got signed by Golden Boy. They approached him when he was sparring Canelo. And I asked Oscar, hey, we're looking for a promoter, and that was it. So what happened after, bro? I don't know. And no, nothing's perfect. No relationship is perfect. Even no marriage is perfect. Rashidi has some injuries. We were supposed to fight Dulorme. He ripped his labrum on his shoulder. We thought he was gonna need surgery. He didn't need surgery. We fixed some with this treatment. So it's just whatever. We're in Puerto Rico ready to fight, and it was a storm, and the fight got canceled. It was hiccups here and there that took some fights that we because I would have loved to see him fight Dulorme. You know what I mean? It would have been the fight that boom brings him up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We also would love to fight Mikey Garcia. I know he needs a comeback fight. You know what I mean? After that terrible loss. But, it is what it is. I think you were talking about the rankings, how he moved up after he lost.
Yeah, Mikey?
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
He lost the fight and he moved 2 spots.
Yeah.
But the WBA took Rashidi out completely, and he has one of his belts, one of the WBA belts. They took him out completely. I think he's only ranked now in the IBF number 5, WBO number 8, WBC number 15. It's sad what's happening to the sport, man. I went to a UFC fight not long ago. I was training this UFC fighter on boxing, and I was mesmerized by the way they run things, bro. I wish they pay the fighters a little bit more, but bro, their organization is like everything is on point. It's crazy.
You got to send a petition into Daryl Peoples, man. You got to get a little more hands-on because Abdurakhorov has been in that number 1 spot for Earl Spence, man, 3 years and some change. He doesn't want the fight. Sean Porter's fighting. Fuck, that feedback is crazy. Sean Porter's fighting Terrence. So he's number 2 in the IBF. So they're going to move him, win or lose. If you win as a champion, you get automatically removed from the rankings. And if you lose, he's dropping from the rankings. So Ennis is the fight to make because he'll say no because he's number 1 in the WBC. And he'll get a shot at 2 belts. Versus going to an eliminator to get the mandatory spot. He's already number 1 in the WBC. So Ellis has a very strong opportunity of petitioning for a title eliminator. Unfortunately, it's going to be with Ennis, who's number 3, and he will say yes.
Yeah, man, we got no problem with that, bro. Like I said before, I'm going to get him a fight to get him loose. And man, when it's time to fight, it's time to fight, bro. That's what we're here for. Like, when it's time to fight, it's time to fight, bro. I still, I love Canelo. He's my people's. He's my family. But I'm still wondering why he didn't unify the 160. You know what I mean? Like, forget about, Demetrius is awful, this and that, bro. You're going to get paid regardless because of your name, no matter who you fight. How much Canelo got when he fought, what's his name? Starts with D. It was a horrible fight.
With D?
Um,
How
the
many
Diaz
years?
brothers were training the guy. No, Jardim or something.
Canelo?
Who just fought Jardim? Wasn't Canelo? It ended in like 3 rounds.
Oh, Yeardom. Yeardom,
Yeardom.
yes, yes. Joel Diaz trained Yeardom or Pedro Diaz.
How it was your Diaz? How much money Canelo go for that fight? He gets paid.
Yeah.
So why are you not unifying the 160 and then moving unify the 168? When it's time to fight, it's time to fight, bro. Just fight. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean we'll fight in it if it's worth it and the money's there because it's a business. We fight in it, bro.
Now you do sound.
Especially if it's for especially if it is for a number one title or whatever. Actually, we were sparring Boo Boo on Wednesday, and somebody was asking us, like, hey, when is Rashidi fighting for a world title? Da da da. I said, man, you know what? We're gonna wait until they unify, and then we're gonna fight the champion, and we're gonna take them all in a perfect scenario. Oh, yeah. I said we're gonna take all the belts in one fight.
Yeah. It sounds though like you would prefer to stay with Dazn, not necessarily with Golden Boy, because you said Mikey, who's there. You said Connor, who's there. You've mentioned the Vergil, who's also there. So that sounds like
we're not gonna stay with Golden Boy for us.
No. I'm not saying Golden Boy. I'm saying it sounds like you want to stay with Dazn.
Oh. At the end of the day, man. Like I said before, promoters are promoters. If the fighter wins, he keeps moving up. Mm-hmm. The back is getting bigger. So whoever gives the best deal, we stay with them. I like them all, man. The same way I like Golden Boy. I don't know why it didn't work with Golden Boy, but yeah, bro. I'm pretty sure we all know Golden Boy don't work with Al. Whatever problem is there, that was one of our things for many years. We were saying we will never get a shot because these guys don't get together. Now, Matchroom works with everybody. Top Rank works with everybody. I know Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor is moving up to 147. I was trying to reach out to Top Rank because I would love that fight. Rashidi would love to welcome Josh Taylor to 147.
Yo, you picking and choosing, Coach. So you'll take Josh Taylor, undisputed champ with no tune-up, but you won't take Ennis with no tune-up.
No. Always one tune-up.
Oh, okay.
Because Rashidi I'm being honest, he hasn't fought in a year.
Okay.
I saw what happened as a coach. I saw what happened with
Mikey.
That 1 year.
Mikey had a year off, and look what happened.
So I saw what happened to Rashidi when he had that 1 year layoff when we fought Alexis Rocha. I knew what he had in the tank because as a coach, if you don't know your fighter, man, you got problems. I knew Rashidi was fresh. So my idea was 9, 10, 11, 12. The last 4 rounds, let's put it on him because you got him where you want him. Mm-hmm. He played it smart, and that had a lot to do with, he's my first 12-rounder. I haven't fought in a year. Because a lot of people, you haven't fought in a year. You haven't fought in a year. That hits different fighters different. You know what I mean? Rashidi was good. But at the end, he might have played it a little bit smart because he's like, he's my 12-rounder. I don't want to throw everything I got. I'm going to play smart, whatever. So we get that one fight. And then after that fight, it's whoever, man. Whoever, because I know Rashidi will say no to nobody. Like he's been saying for many years now that he would love to fight Danny Garcia. For what reason, I don't know, but that was a fight he always wanted. And if he wants to go to 154, we'll go to 154 and fight Danny Garcia at super welterweight. Rashidi will do a tune-up fight and then he'll fight Danny Garcia.
Yeah, hard to see that realistic. Like, why would Danny choose Rashidi as his 54-pound fight? He's going to look for a name that he could beat, like a Harrison or a Tim Tszyu, would bring him more money. But, Coach, I do appreciate your time. I want to thank you for coming on. I wish you and Rashidi the best, man. Please hit me up as soon as you guys make a decision and you know what's going to happen next. We're pushing for you. I definitely don't want any more years wasted. I could only wish the best, though. And thank you, man. Give out your social media.
Thank you, brother. I just want to say one last thing, man. The great Sugar Ray Leonard said, um, a fighter's biggest sin is inactivity. You know what I mean? That's always embedded in my head. A fighter's bigger sin is inactivity. Look what Canelo's doing. He fought 3 times this year. You know, he's what I like to call loose. You know what I mean? He's loose. He's crisp. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to lose the cobwebs of every year fighting. Nah, he fought 3 times this year. It's easier to make the weight too for fighters. They gotta make weight. You know what I mean? When they stay, busy. But yeah, my social media, Alex Rivera 1469 on Instagram, Alex Rivera everywhere else. Thank you for having me, brother. It's always a pleasure. We gotta get that Spanish podcast on.
I know, man. Do me sucks, man.
Let's go, bro. Let's get it, man. Listen,
we gotta start at least with one episode.
Of course, bro. Listen, I got so many people that call me all the time, bro, from my Spanish community. And they want something from around here, from the East Coast. Because, West Coast got a million of them. Yeah. Nothing out here. They watch your show. They see me on it, but they don't understand what the fuck we're talking about.
Nah, let's do it, man. We're gonna have to hammer it down. I'm gonna send you some details. We gotta get you a mic though. No feedback.
Listen, I got I'm already done, bro. I got I bought a roadcaster. Okay. I got my mic. I'm ready to go, bro.
So once you run some tests, let me know. We'll do it for sure.
Yeah, bro. Let's get it done, man. Sundays or something, man. It'll be great.
Yeah, man. It would. I think we could do the first episode. Me, you, Dumi, and get Pedro Diaz.
Hell yeah.
2 Spanish-speaking trainers.
Pedro, I know Pedro very well. Yeah, he was training my girl, Rashidi's sister, Rashidi Ellis. She just came back from the Olympics. Pedro trained her for a while. Yeah, Pedro's a good guy.
What weight is she?
She is 132.
She's going to turn pro or what?
I think she's going to give it one more run because this is a short year.
Damn,
since the Olympics were 2021. I heard she sparred the other day with one of the top females in boxing, and she looked pretty good. I don't want to say names, but she looked pretty good.
Man, I had one other. Oh, Rosado, can he beat Munguia? I want to bet on him, bro, but I'm just like.
You know what, bro? I was listening to your show, bro, and I almost bet on. I always listen, bro. I almost was gonna bet on Canelo. No, Canelo plan decision.
Yes, I didn't think he could do it. I didn't. Bro, I'm fucking shocked. That's it. I gotta stop saying Canelo can't stop people. It's crazy.
Yeah, but you know what, bro? I thought that was gonna go 12 because like I said before, bro, Canelo's my boy, man. He's cool as hell. He's good people outside the ring, bro. Super humble, great people. But we all saw that he still had problems against good boxers.
Yeah.
And I thought that fight was going to distance. And since I didn't bet on it, I was begging for the knockout, so I didn't feel like a loser.
And I was begging because I'm begging for the decision, yo. I was hoping, yo.
You put money on it?
Yeah, hell yeah.
No.
Hell yeah, bro.
I almost did because of you, and then I was doing stuff.
Listen, it was too tempting not to, and I really, really believed in Plant's boxing ability. And for a moment, he almost looked like he could go 12. But that left hook is his left hook. This guy's left hook. He's catching everybody with that shit, man. It don't matter where.
But you know what I noticed, bro? Plant started getting tired. And,
yes.
If you see the fight, he's taking his head out of the way, left and right, and then he just started sitting to the right.
Yeah.
It was just I could read it. Oh man, he's getting tired. He's just using that side. He didn't want to waste no energy on going side to side. He was just sitting there, and putting all his eggs in one basket, blocking that hook, and then one just fucking slipping.
Yeah. It was crazy. It was a great fight, though.
That's all I wanted, bro.
They brought some excitement to the division for sure.
It was a good fight, man. I like that little conversation they were having through the fight.
He was buying time, though, man. I wish he could have
I
had
said
more
the same
conversations. He needed to have more conversations to get us to the fucking 12, man.
I said the same thing. I was telling my guys in the gym on Tuesday, I think he was just buying time because he needed that breather, you know what I mean? And he started talking to Canelo. But my hat off to Plant, bro. He hit it, he hit the wall head first. He didn't show no respect.
Yeah.
And that's the way it should be. After the fight, then it's whatever. But before the fight, man, I don't want to be your friend. Nah, forget that, bro.
Man, well, Coach, man, thank you again for the time. We appreciate it. We look forward to getting you back on, man. And
always a pleasure, brother. Check out my shirt. I forgot to show you.
Let me see.
El Go.
Okay. Oh, Hector Camacho.
Yeah, bro.
David Maldonado's going to like that one.
Yeah. Camacho.
Bueno, thank you so much, Coach. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Rivera here, the trainer of Rashidi Ellis. We appreciate you, Coach. Till the next time.
Yes, sir.
Yo, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.